Man, oh man, do we have a lot to talk about today? I know I'm ready. Will, are you ready?
I'm ready. I tried to be cool. I put the reverb on my voice.
Let's go. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Dark Side Secrets. So today we have on the show special guest episode Will from Diamondfigs. How you doing, Will?
What's shaking, guys? How we doing?
Good, good. All right. So before we get into the chat, for those of you guys that aren't familiar with Will and his work, definitely go check him out on
Oh,
YouTube, Diamond Figs YouTube channel and Instagram channel. The links are in the description, and I'm gonna drop his YouTube link in the chat right meow. Guys, go check him out. This guy is a legend.
let's go. I appreciate you, Tony. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty sad showing for only having 2 videos ever posted. I'm a shorts guy. Sorry.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
even.
So he is the king of shorts and reels. I mean, something light like 4.3 million, that's his regular, so definitely
That's
check it
not
out.
right.
Yes, so let's catch up with the chat because there was a lot of people in here early. I think they're ready to talk all these rumors. So we got my brother the mod Nick Swiffer Wetjet in the building. Let's go. T-Man, as always. What up, T-Man? Mando in the building representing Canada. The Mandalorians here. Let's go. Manuel, Keanu, Kanan, Koska's brother, Keanu Reeves, dudes. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot to talk about that guy. We got Dana in the building. What's up, Dana? Welcome to the show, as always. Ricky, the Pop the Bounty
You're
Collector. What up, Ricky? We got some Emperor emojis. What's up? Chillin', bro. Got a lot set up for the channel today. Yes. So, guys, that's another thing I want to shout out today. So, my brother, the mod, actually just started his YouTube channel. He'll have some videos out soon, but definitely check him out. It's called Night Talk Luffy. So, it's going to be a anime One Piece channel. Who's going to be covering the manga, the show, collectibles, Funkos, and all that good stuff. So the link for his channel is down in the description, and I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now too. Be sure to check him out. Throw him a subscribe. This
that's
guy's
fire.
gonna this guy's gonna do big things. I know nothing about anime and One Piece, so I'm gonna learn, but I don't know a damn thing
I know
at
nothing
all.
about it. Anime.
Yeah, but definitely check him out. Show him some love, guys. We would appreciate that. Fandalorian in the building. Yes, I can't wait. Everyone's saying what up. We got Brooke in the building. Hello again. Was busy last week. How are you? I'm good, Brooke. How you doing? Manuel demands order, not 66. Okay, let's go. Clone Slayer in the building. Yo, sorry, literally came from the shop vid. Haha, that's what's up. Clone Slayer 66. Person 17 back in the building. What's
That's
up?
literally the 17th person ever.
Yeah, it is.
Number 17 right there.
Yeah, person 17 done. And Revenge of the Sith makes him think of lava, which they had live lava for Mustafar, so it makes sense,
I
right?
can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Manuel says, "Will we get a Keanu Reeves? We'll see. We'll see. Will in the building. Padawan pops. Let's go. What up, Will? Pop goes the Weasel, 1977. Hello there, man. You guys are on fire in this chat, bro. I'm running out of
Dude, your
breath
chat's
already.
blowing up today. What's going on?
Uh, Manuel says, I don't like One Piece, Ricky. Come on. Hey, I mean, me neither, but I'm still showing love. So, Manuel, you better subscribe, bro, or I'm going to ban you. I demand two. Oh, you want two pieces? I see what you did there. Doing good. Been playing a lot of Diablo recently. Nice. Damien in the building. What's up, Damien? Dawson in the building. What up, Dawson? And then the infamous Obi-Wan Kenobi's here. Yo.
That's him,
Hello,
dude. That's him.
hello there. All right, guys. So we got a bunch of cool stuff to talk about today. But the first thing I want to talk about, and Will, I know you've probably seen this because like everybody's talking about it. But bro, do you think this is gonna happen?
I don't know, dude. Giant freaking robot. What, a year ago they said that he was going to be in the MCU, and how'd that pan out? So who
Ex- e-
knows?
yeah, exactly. And I know they also, I think somewhat recently, Giant Freaking Robot said the same thing about him in Star Wars, but like I didn't believe it. But
Yeah,
then, did you see the Forbes article?
on Keanu.
Yeah, bro. So Forbes.com, I think they're kind of reputable a little bit, right? Maybe kind of. So
I think if you have to pick a reputable site, Giant freaking robot over Forbes. Forbes is usually the one to go with.
So what Forbes said was they were talking about Acolyte and how for pre-production they spent 49 million, which is like ridiculous. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. And when I guess like when Rogue One came out, they only did 5 million in pre-production. So like for scale, like that's just ridiculous. But
What
in
I That's so wild that it would be 49 million, because the only difference I could imagine is it would be if it's going to be one of those shows that uses the volume. It's got to be a lot of location stuff, because like picking up and moving
Oh,
all of that stuff, that makes the price go skyrocket.
that
So
makes sense then.
I mean, I love the volume, but I also love some on location shooting. I mean, that's
Yeah,
George's backbone. So fly all the
exactly.
way to Tunisia just for Tatooine.
Hell yeah. So in this article, though, they don't say anything about Darth Revan, but they said perhaps the biggest name amongst its ranks only came to light a few days ago when it was revealed that Keanu Reeves will make a cameo in the show. So, like,
What?
yeah. So, like, that's kind of crazy that Forbes is saying that, right? So, my concern though, if he does make a cameo, what if he's just like some random dude at like at a cantina and he's the bartender and it's
He's just
Keanu
sitting there.
Reeves and they
He's
just
just a guy
waste,
wearing makeup.
yeah, and they just waste him, or like he's like a moisture farmer or he's selling
He just
parts
gets
to a
pieced
Jawa.
immediately. He just gets
Yeah,
popped. They're like, "Oh, is that Keanu Reeves?" Boom.
yeah, exactly. So, oh shoot. So, shout out to T Man with the $10 super chat.
What?
Hello there. Sorry I'm late. T Man, you were here before I even got here, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. That is
Does
going
this
towards the ghost because I got to figure out how I'm going to pay that thing.
back another one, dude? You can back 5.
I know, bro, but I got to, yeah, man. That's
We all
crazy.
need that Ezra.
Yeah,
That's next
no,
up.
we do. But,
Did that article say where they got their source for the Keanu
um,
Reeves thing, or were they just, like, complete speculation? Like, it doesn't say according to,
no, it doesn't.
so
The stuff,
it doesn't name drop Giant Freaking Robot. Bro, this was written by some intern who really likes Star Wars at Forbes, who was like, "Oh, Keanu, we're gonna get some clicks off this one, boys."
well, it doesn't say, it says Keanu like here in the meat of the article, like the title is Disney spends 49 million on the acolyte. So like it really isn't necessarily clickbait because like you figured that would be the title, the thumbnail. It's like you have to like do some old-fashioned reading to see that part.
When you're in Google and you type in Keanu Reeves Star Wars, I would assume that this is the article that pops up, other than the GFR article.
No, it really it might have, but it's not the first one. So
Really?
yeah,
That's
it's
wild.
it's pretty crazy. Now, say if it is true, bro, if he isn't Revan, because he's been fan casted as Revan forever,
Yeah,
right? If they bring him in just because he's a big name to get views, and he's a random person for 2 minutes, bro,
yeah.
people are gonna riot. They are gonna riot
I
bad.
feel like they if it is gonna be that, you can see that they literally copy and pasted cookie cutter what they did with, what's his name? Uh, from The Office.
Jim,
Uh, Jim, yeah, when they did him with Mr. Fantastic, because
I
everybody
know.
was saying he was gonna be Mr. Fantastic, and then they
Yeah,
had him just die. What if that's literally what we were saying, what you just said about him being on screen for 10 seconds, just getting Ponda Baba sliced up like Luke in
yeah,
the cantina, and then that's it. Then you're like, "Oh, well, that's cool. I'm happy they used Keanu for nothing, because that's not a small check either to write for
no,
Keanu.
it's not.
And it's not even like an actor like that who's like, "Oh, thank you so much, George Lucas." Like when they say about Samuel L. Jackson, he's like, "Oh yeah, just whatever, George. I'll be a stormtrooper. I just want to be in Star Wars. And then he's
Yeah,
Mace Windu. Like Keanu Reeves isn't talking to Leslie Headland like, oh my gosh, Leslie Headland, thank you so much. Like, I love you for Star Wars. Put me in Star Wars. Like, there's no, I mean, maybe he knows Leslie Headland, whatever, but there's not like
yeah.
that thing of like, I want to work for George Lucas for Star Wars. It's that thing of like, I guess I'll be in Star Wars, but Disney better write that check, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't know. So now people are speculating that if he is Revan, it would kind of be like a flashback, or like maybe they'll find like a holocron and then they'll show it. Because I guess because of the time period, he wouldn't be alive during that show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As long
So
as he gets enough screen time as like I guess that also kinda sucks, like, I loved seeing Maul in Solo, but, like, we didn't get anything out of that.
I
He
know.
just he dies in Rebels. Like,
Yep.
he was there, it's cool, but, like, do you really wanna see that for Revan with Keanu? Is that enough of fan service to be like, "Eh?" Like, that's not Carrie at the end of Rogue One level, like,
Yeah.
seeing Leia,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the same thing, like, you
No,
see
not
Keanu
at
Reeves,
all.
you're like, "Oh, that's cool, I guess." Keanu Reeves, what? It's just for the people on Twitter like you and me who are like, "Well, Keanu Reeves should be Revan."
Yeah.
It's not for anybody else.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I guess we'll see. And then it's like, do I
Yeah.
trust Leslie Headland to have Revan as Keanu and not like ruin it or waste it? And like, is it something deeper where they're gonna do like something like maybe this is a tease and we're gonna get like a Knights of the Old Republic show or movie and he's gonna be in it
Yeah.
or something crazy? Which
He's
that
getting old
sounds
too.
he is. That sounds too good to be true though, because that's kind of what we want. And a lot of times they don't give us what we want. So
There's no way we get a Knights of the Old Republic thing.
yeah,
Also, what's interesting is, like, if Keanu well, and this is a different topic, but, like, if Keanu ends up being Revan, did you see that article the other day where it was, like, the guy who worked on he was in the creative writing staff for, KOTOR, saying that
yeah,
Revan was supposed to be, like, genderless the entire time, and that was, like, the
yeah,
basis of the character. So, like, if they did a maskless Revan, that's kinda wild.
yeah,
There it would have to be we all know what happened with Pedro and Mando or what we suspect happened with Pedro and Mando of like, "Hey, I wanna show my face more. Sorry, shut up, put your mask on." Like,
yeah.
if they do that with Keanu, what's he gonna do? Just be like, because Revan doesn't take his mask off often. I can't think of an image of my head of, like, a maskless Revan. You know what I
That's
mean?
yeah, that's true.
So, maybe he is Revan, but, like, it's gonna be a different version where he's just not wearing a mask at some point for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's
That's just
catch up.
wild.
Yeah, it is. Let's catch up with the chat real quick because these guys are on fire in here.
Let's go.
So I already did Tony, so you can't ban me. Good, good. Yes. Yes. So hopefully you subscribe both to Diamondfigs and Night Talk Luffy, I think it
Please,
is.
please.
Wait, is he Revan? So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. He's been a fan favorite to play Revan for years. Yeah, like they fan casted him so long. It worked with Ahsoka and with like
Yeah.
Jim from The Office, but like Ahsoka's permanent. Jim was like a tease.
Yeah.
So, not good sniper in the building. Am I late? Nah, bro. You're good. Just hit that like button. Not good sniper, you know. No, we just started. Keanu could play a Jawa for all I care. Just get him in a movie.
The tallest Jawa.
The tallest Jawa ever.
I
Holy
get chills.
crap. The ghost made it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit later on and look at some of the pictures and the possible tiers, but yeah, the ghost made it. Oh yeah. Which show Acolyte. So the rumor is Keanu Acolyte. Yes. He will 100% be a random cameo. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like because the actress that played Trinity is in there. So I bet you it'll be just a scene with them two talking, and it's kind of like a nostalgia, like, oh, is this the Matrix? Is this Star Wars?
That would piss me off. I would be
Yeah,
mad at that.
yeah. It I have a feeling it'll be something like that. Cause like
Star Wars
I don't,
is the one place where we don't need that. Like, I don't care if they do it in the MCU. I don't care if they do it on anything. Like, all of the DCU is weird cameos like that of like, "Oh, remember that guy?" That's basically all they have. That's the only leg they stand on now for DC, but I would hate that in Star Wars.
yeah. That'd be such a waste. Yep, Pop Goes the Weasel. Yes, it would. The Star Wars shows that are being announced, I'm not watching them. They don't call my interest.
Well,
I
there's just
feel you,
one,
man.
right? It's just
No,
Acolyte.
I think he's talking about like all of them, like
Oh, the movies and stuff?
Skeleton Crew, Acolyte, the Ray movie. Yeah, yeah.
Keep forgetting
Damien's
about
not a fan.
Skeleton Crew. Are you
I
excited for
know.
that?
So no, I saw the trailer, but like it's not like in a bad way. It's like so
Yeah,
I saw the trailer at London Celebration. It was cool. It's like Stranger Things meets Goonies out in space, right? So
but
it's
is it
probably
gonna be as good as Stranger Things?
I don't we'll see. Oh,
It's just gonna be a knockoff?
it's John Watts. So every Spider-Man movie he did I liked. So
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like him, and Ahsoka's supposed to cameo in it because this takes place after Ahsoka, but before Mando season 4. So it's supposed to like kind of interconnect. And those
They said
pirate,
that it takes place before Mando season 4?
yeah, because the
Oh.
pirate guys from Mando season 3, the one that survived Bane, he's in it.
Oh, the guy who looks like, what's his name? What's that species?
Yeah,
The
whatever
guys
that.
from Jabba's sail barge.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Clatoonian
Is that
Raiders.
what they are? What they 'cause they got, like, the teeth on their face?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Those dudes. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it comes out, I think the end of this year. It's slated for this year, so it'll be cool, but like, I don't
Did
know.
they wrap filming on it? I didn't hear anything about
Yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all that stuff is done. So everyone kind of just forgot about it, and we're not gonna get a trailer because of the strike and stuff. So
Yeah, they can't promo stuff. They're just gonna drop it on Disney Plus and send out a tweet one or an X one day. Be like,
yeah,
"Hey, it's out."
yeah. So or maybe they'll just push it till next year. That way they could promote it after the strike and try to get some hype. I don't know, man. It's a weird time we're in right now with all this
You
stuff.
think the strike's gonna last that long? All the way to the end of the year?
I don't know, bro. I mean, these guys seem real stingy. Like even like the comments of Bob Iger and stuff. Like, bro,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
pissed a lot
know.
of people off.
It it
Rightfully, but, like, that pissed a lot of people off.
it did, man. It did. You seen Heisenberg did like a little speech. He was pissed.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston, he did
Yeah.
his, Mel Gibson speech.
The whole time I saw him, like, bro, that's Heisenberg. You pissed off Heisenberg, bro. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
dude.
So yeah, I guess we'll see. So Eric at Sidespeed thinks Keanu's gonna be an acolyte selling death sticks.
It's him just
Uh
with the what was he in Cyberpunk, that game?
oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
him,
yeah.
the opposite arm is a robot instead of the one that
Yeah,
he had.
yeah. Appreciate the shout out earlier. Yes, sir. I got you, Nick. Of course. Uh yeah, it's from Forbes, so yeah, I don't know, man. Zenger, what's up? The acolyte is not in Revan's time. Yeah, so if he
True.
was, it would be like a flashback, whether it's in a holocron or something or something. I don't know, man. I mean, that's just speculation if it happens.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. And let's see, there's a lot of you guys talking back and forth. We got Rolando in the building. What's up, Rolando? Driving but listening. Appreciate you,
Well, don't
bro.
don't be super chatting, dude, while you're driving. There be a stoplight. Safety out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, man. And put that seatbelt on too, bro. They'll get you. Ghost, I'm so hyped and made it. Yes. I know you got one that could sniper. I know you said your dad back one. That's awesome. So, yes, sir. Let me see where else. But Will, Stranger Things effed up a lot of future projects like New Mutants. Now Marvel can't do a good like it. Stranger, I don't know. I love Stranger Things. That fourth season was a banger.
Stranger
Then,
Thing ruined New Mutants? I think the Fox deal is what ruined New Mutants
yeah, yeah, New
when Disney
Mutants.
bought it and then just dropped it out of nowhere.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I guess we'll see. But it's just fun looking at art like this, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So
That's what I mean, though, is, like, would he be an awesome Revan? Yeah, but he's also a character that wears a mask 90% of the time. So, is Keanu gonna sign on to do a character where he's literally and I can't imagine a lot of people are gonna sign up to do what Pedro did because Pedro wanted out of that. So, it's just I don't know. I just it's very I would love to see it, but I don't
I'm talking about a new Mutants project. Oh,
know. I don't know.
season five. Yes, if we ever get season five, didn't it get pushed back? Didn't they have to stop filming Stranger Things season five? And like
Yeah.
we'll probably get it in 5 years now, and they'll all be adults. They'll be like old people. They grew up way too freaking quick, man.
Yeah, bro, they look so much older in the last season.
Yeah, it's crazy. So at San Diego Comic-Con, there was some concept art on display, and it was showing Thrawn's ship. So I guess he doesn't have his original ship, but it kind of got trashed in Rebels anyway. The Chimera, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So the concept art shows this ship that's like looks like it's all gold on the inside,
Yeah, this
which
thing
is
looks wild.
it does. And you kind of see this in the trailer in this scene when he's walking up. So like
Yeah.
legit, Homeboy was lost to space, and now all of a sudden he has a ship made of gold in an army, which is crazy.
Do you remember that leak from, like, a l maybe it was before Celebration, where they were talking about the undead army or him
Yeah,
having, like,
yeah,
bodyguards with, like, the gold masks?
yep, yep.
That matches this, like, weird gold aesthetic that he's onto now.
It makes sense. Yeah. So that is pretty crazy. Yeah, those rumors were wild that he had like an army of like I think gold zombie
Yeah,
stormtroopers that their armor
something
was
like
all
that.
cracked, but it was like welded together like Kylo's mask and
Yeah,
glowed like some crazy shit,
yeah,
which that's gonna be wild to see. And if Dave did it, like I know it's gonna be fire. I trust it.
yeah. I don't
So
like that they're just calling it his ship, though. Like,
Thrawn
it's
ship
just
revealed.
ship. I hope it's the Chimera, because didn't the Chimera get that's what got sucked into with the
With the
Purgle at the
Purgles,
end, right?
I think so. I think so.
So maybe this is just the souped up version of the Chimera?
Maybe. I guess we'll see, but yeah, either way, it looks crazy, man.
Yeah, it looks wild.
So you seen John Boyega was talking about his like least favorite to favorite out of the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, I posted the clip from First We Feast, like, was it when it came out, and
Yeah.
he John Boyega was on an interesting press tour for that, what is it, We Cloned Tyrone movie?
Oh,
That's
that's
why he's
his. That's I.
yeah,
That's I seen something about that on Netflix like earlier today, but I didn't even watch it. I had no idea what it is. But that's a
yeah.
movie with him in it.
It's him, Jamie Foxx, and then somebody else, and I think he plays, like, a drug dealer or something, I don't know,
Uh
but he was on, he did a last meal interview where he tells, like, a Harrison Ford story, which was cool,
yeah.
and then he was on that First We Feast, and it was like a just like a quick Snapchat or, like, a TikTok thing,
Hmm.
um and it was just, "Hey, flat out rank the Star Wars characters," and it was like, he either answers that or eats a spicy wing, and he, like, didn't even take a second. He was like, "I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll tell you which one I hate."
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. But yeah, he went what worst was Last Jedi, then Rise,
Yeah.
then Force.
Yep.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
I mean, he was like he got the weirdest arc in Last Jedi.
He did. He
It was
did, man.
so, like, I tried okay, I tried. I tried watching those movies back to back, like, all 3 for the first time since I saw them in theaters, like, 3 months ago.
Uh-huh.
I was like The Force Awakens, I literally had the exact same experience where I was like, Force Awakens, I was like, "Man, that wasn't that bad." I
Yeah.
was like, "There are parts that suck." Like, I was I was sitting in the theater dressed as Han Solo watching that man get pieced, so I was pissed. Yeah, I dressed up as
Wow.
Han Solo, my buddy was Chewbacca, and I was like, "Han Solo's back, baby. Let's go." And then
Damn.
yeah, so interesting experience that night seeing it opening night. It was awesome too because I was standing in line with a bunch of other fans, and they were all
Yeah.
like, were dressed up and whatever, but, like,
Yeah.
I was, like, dressed I was the only one dressed as Han Solo, and I could feel, like, because everybody knew where kind of everyone was sitting because we were all talking before the lights were on, where Star Wars fans were excited, like, this is the first time Star Wars is back
Yeah.
in a million years, and I'm sitting as Han Solo, and I remember when he died, everybody I kind of just felt like a bunch of eyes on me. They're like, "Oh, this dummy. He picked the one guy. The one guy who gets messed up in this movie." But yeah, I literally had the exact same experience. Like Last Jedi, I was like, "What are we doing here?" And then Rise, I was like, there was cool stuff. I wish Ray was just bad the whole time.
Yeah, I like Evil Ray, Dark Ray a lot.
That was
I
sick,
wish, yeah, with her saber that went, whoosh,
dude. And the
bro.
teeth, that was wild.
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
actually like that. There and the thing is too, like, the reason why I rewatched it because I was like, I cannot there's no way I absolutely hate everything about all 3 of these movies.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's stuff that I like about each of them. It's just like an 80-20 where I'm like, there's like 20% that I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool," and it gets me excited
yeah,
as a Star Wars fan, but the other 80%, I'm like, Why? Who did
yeah,
why did we decide this?" So, I don't know.
yeah, exactly. So I thought that was pretty funny, that article. So the next one though, Mando season 4. So I guess apparently it was gonna start production in this September, but because of the strike, it probably won't start production filming till early 2024. So with that being the case, we probably won't get this if we're lucky till 2025.
I'm surprised they were going back in so quick
Well,
because it kinda sounded
supposedly,
like from press stuff that Favreau was like, "Yeah, I haven't really written anything. We're gonna take a break, whatever."
well, well, actually, when he was doing the post production for season 3, he said he already had season 4 like written out.
Yeah. Yeah, season 4, but it's just weird that, like, I don't know, like I said, I know we talked about it last time with the Bob Iger stuff and the Kathleen Kennedy where, like, you they could say anything, and it's just gonna get pushed in either direction of, like, "Oh, we believe them this week. Oh, they contradicted themselves.
Yeah.
That's the new story." So, like, with the way everything works behind the scenes, we're, like, 2 months behind from the actual decision being made. We just get
Yep.
ripple effects, so it's just tough when you speculate stuff like this, but, like, would I have loved to see a Mando season 4 way sooner? Absolutely. If they were filming in September man, they would have filmed in September, that's wild. Because when did Ahsoka wrap? Did Ahsoka wrap after Celebration? 'Cause weren't they
No,
filming during Celebration?
I think, were they still filming? I
'Cause
think
or
they
was it was either last
no,
year or the year before where Dave was like, "Yeah, I came, I'm filming Ahsoka right
no.
now."
So Anaheim 2022, Ahsoka started filming the week before Celebration because I remember
That was it.
I was at the Ahsoka panel and I'm like, we're not gonna get nothing. They started 7 days ago and they brought us stuff.
Yeah,
So it should, yeah, they should have been done by then for sure.
okay.
So
Yeah, I don't
we'll
know.
see.
It's interesting. I mean, look, I would love to see more. I would love to see The Expanse. I would love to see a time jump, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Manuel says when whales take you out, but give you a pile of gold to build a ship. That's so true. If he was in it, it would be interesting. I think he's talking about Keanu.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's called Sith Alchemy of what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's based on some, like, Japanese art style with gold. They used it for
Oh,
Kylo's thing, so it's cool that they're if that's what they end up doing, like, to use it again of, like,
yeah,
breaking pottery and then welding it together. It's cool.
gotcha. Did you love it Solo? You mean, do we like Solo? I didn't mind Solo.
Yeah, I didn't mind. 7
I
out of
like
10.
I like seeing Maul. That's about it.
Yep.
Man, what says he'll riot? You'll hear me shout for Mandalore. Please hurry up. Oh, for season 4. Yeah, I know. That's gonna be such a long wait. No, I don't think so, Tony. I think it was after the celebration. Yeah. I wonder will Ezra be doing with Thrawn? Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens where the Purgles take them and how they split apart because they're both clearly in different spots now.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. Maybe he'll be evil. I don't think so. I don't know. I
Who,
really don't.
Ezra?
Yeah, I really wouldn't want like an evil Ezra. We kind of got that in what season 3 for a little bit where he was like emo,
Yeah.
little pain in the ass. But I want him normal, at least at first. Like, come on, this is the first
I
time
don't
in
I
live
don't
action.
I don't think so. I mean, he's definitely gonna be super different because he's been literally just by himself or whatever. He's in a completely different world technically
Yeah,
for such a long time, and there's also that thing of, like, was he just chilling with I can't imagine it was for the full time, but for the initial amount of time, was he just with Thrawn, or was he just by himself? Did he find another civilization? So, I don't know, I
yeah.
think he's weren't there those leaks of, like, Ezra you would see him in a battle, and he would be doing, like, the Darth Vader calisthenics that we saw in Kenobi of, like, him just blocking a lightsaber and doing everything with his hands and doing hand fighting stuff with the Force instead of using a lightsaber?
There was rumors that I think it was actually when Sabine and Ahsoka find him that there's a fight scene where Sabine is using a saber, Ezra's side by side, and they're
Yep.
fighting, and he's using like Hadouken style, like
Yes.
force, like shooting the force out and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Which
wild.
that scene, if they're fighting side by side, Sabine with the saber and him doing some crazy force stuff, bro.
Yeah.
My reaction for that is gonna be priceless.
Dude, we got a little bit of that. That was honest talking about Kenobi, that was one
Yeah.
of the, like, coolest things about Kenobi is that Vader Reva fight of him just being,
Oh yeah, with yeah,
throwing sabers and stuff, that was
yeah,
sick.
yeah. That was super sick. Damien says, so question, if Mando season 4 shoots early 2024, is it possible we get something at Celebration? Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be delayed that late, they might as well premiere it in freaking Japan for us. They did that with the Kenobi show at Anaheim with 2 episodes. So I would love that. Imagine that, bro.
Yeah.
We're in freaking Tokyo and we get to see the first episode of Mando in Japan.
You think it would be the whole first episode?
Oh yeah, that's what they do. So at Anaheim, we got the first 2 episodes in an auditorium with like 5,000 people. Wild.
Yeah.
In London, we got to see the Paz Vizsla episode a couple days before it aired, which was
Oh, really?
crazy. The whole episode, we got to watch the whole episode. So they
That's
do
cool.
stuff like that regularly. At you just have to get into that panel to get the wristband to come back for the showing at night.
Do you think that's a good thing for them to do at Celebration? Do you think that's good for them to do? Or if that's a like I'm kinda iffy on them deciding to do that. Like, I love trailer drops, I love
Mhm.
info drops, but, like, showing full episodes of seasons, especially, like, the first ones
Well,
beforehand.
typically it would only be like a couple days before everybody else got it, but like this celebration
Yeah,
drops on a Friday, so unless they show us like that episode then and then it drops on that Wednesday, it's a couple days early. But
yeah,
at the Visions panel, they showed us a full episode of one of the Visions from season 2, so we saw that early. So they
yeah.
do that stuff like commonly, like where you'll get a full episode. Even bro, and I'm so pissed at Anaheim, there was a Tales of the Jedi panel, and I didn't go because I didn't know what it was. I was busy doing other stuff. And then I heard what it was, and they got to watch a full episode there months before it came out.
What?
So yeah, months before it came out, bro, which is ridiculous.
I would assume it would be just the first episode with Ahsoka and, like,
The
the
big,
Sith
yeah,
Tiger thing.
I think it was that one. So they do stuff like that at Chicago in 2019 before Mando came out. We didn't get to watch the first episode, but it was like 4 months before Mando dropped. We got to watch the first 7 minutes of the first episode. So we saw the whole
Oh,
bar thing. I could bring you in warm, I could bring you in cold, and him being a badass in the bar. We saw that
dude.
4 or 5 months before everybody. So we were hyped.
Dude, how cool was it when you were hyped for The Mandalorian and then it delivered?
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
best feeling every week.
The first 2 seasons, yeah, we got that.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I know, especially season 2, so I can't say the same about season 3, but yeah, man, I guess we'll see. Sabine will she'll be in there. I meant his death hurt a bit Will's feelings. Whose death?
Who's death? Oh, he's probably talking about Han Solo when I was dressed as the guy,
Oh, yeah,
and I guess
yeah,
I saw him get mauled in
ex
half.
exactly. Only thing I disliked about Solo was how he got his surname.
Yeah, that was kinda
Uh,
dumb, right?
yeah, 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 that wasn't yeah,
That was like
exactly.
that's like old, like, Dave Chappelle prank calls when they look around the room, they're like, my name is Lamp Bookshelf."
Yeah, exactly. What up, G Cools? Damn, he's a wizard. All right, let's see. Oh, my guy Austin in the building. What's up, SBC Unleashed? Hey guys, what up? What up? How you doing, bro? Let's see. How do you watch the episode? So if you're talking about a celebration, you have to be in the panel, and then a lot of times they don't really tell you till you're there. So like you don't know, it'll be a surprise. They'll say, come back tonight at 5 p.m. and you have to have this wristband, and then you come back with that wristband. So
Oh, they give
what
you, like, special seating,
bro,
right?
yeah, bro, you have to have the wristband to get back into that place to check it out. So
Yeah.
yeah. We got Lars in the building. Hello there. What's up, Lars? All right. So the next one I got. Oh, did you see this? They confirmed
Yeah.
some book, three of the Jedis that were in it. So that scene was so interesting, bro. And I was like,
Weird.
I wish they would have like used that more to their advantage and had more recognizable people frozen in there that we could be like, holy shit, there's this
Yeah.
person, there's that person. Look, there's Mace Windu. Like
That would
something.
you imagine that's where we find out he's back?
Bro, that would have been wild. But one of them that was cool was this dude because I kind of recognized him,
Yeah.
Terrace Anube, and I was like, "Is that the dude from Clone Wars?" So this
Yep.
confirms that it is. And do you remember the episodes of him from Clone Wars?
It's him with Ahsoka, right?
Yeah, when Ahsoka lost her lightsaber, like someone stole it
Yeah.
off her, and then this old man with his cane with the lightsaber in there had to help her. So that's kind of crazy that that's someone that we know that was in there. The other ones, like the youngling with the helmet on, they said his name is Youngling Ferris, which means nothing to me. Do you know Youngling Ferris?
I mean, he's probably just George gave every character a name.
Yeah.
Like, there are plates in the original trilogy that are named, like, what type of plate they are.
Wow.
So, Youngling Ferris, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last one, that girl, her name is Valerie Tide. She's just some Jedi that after the Great Jedi Purge, she was hiding, she was unsuccessful, and later got captured on Atheo 3. So I think isn't this that one dude's person? Because didn't Ice Cube's son say his girl like was a Jedi, but they took her or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah,
My thing is with all of these is, like, is this where was this were these midi-chlorians stashed somewhere, and that's how Moff used 'cause obviously he took the blood
mm,
sample from Grogu, but, like, did he
yeah.
have access to this after that time when he did all of those, uh, the Moff clones that just ended up to be a bust?
My clones, bro. That was such a wait. Like how we were talking about if Keanu, if they just waste him, how they wasted Jim, even Secret Invasion. I don't know if you've been watching it, but like Amelia Clark, like bro, Daenerys Targaryen, bro, she's badass. They barely used her in it, bro.
Did you watch the most recent episode,
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
the finale?
Yeah,
I didn't mind it.
yeah, it was fine. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
The fight was kind of dope. I like the fight between the that was sick.
That's what I was thinking of when you were like, they didn't really use her. I'm like, she definitely got, like, a
in
lot of
this in this episode, yeah, there. But like, so with Giancarlo, bro, it's Gustavo Fring. Season 3, this dude was barely in there. Such a
Yep.
waste of such a high caliber actor. It just kills me. And then that armor, bro, for 2 seconds, and then it explodes, it burns. Like
There's
what?
no way he's dead, dude. It's gonna be a thing with Mando. In, like, 20 years, we're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the guy who doesn't die. He just keeps coming back."
I know he's gonna be out here at Tampa Bay Comic Con on Friday, so I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, bro, are you dead? Like, come on, just to see
You
his
see that video
reaction.
of the guy giving him his helmet? Somebody, like, made him that helmet.
Yeah,
That's so badass, dude.
bro, so sick. Like that. Yeah,
So cool.
That thing was beautiful, bro. Beautiful. What up, Darth Collectius in the building? What's up, people? Chilling, chilling. We got Patrick in the building for toy photography. Hello there. What up, Patrick? Damn, you guys remember everything. Yes. Well, I use the
I'm not
internet to
thinking
cheat.
about anything else, so I gotta remember something.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But like, yeah, man, Moff was wasted. But yeah, I thought this was kind of cool, kind of interesting.
I mean,
But
this is one of the coolest parts of the show, and it was on screen for 90 seconds.
yep,
Like, I wanted more. There were so many parts, and I think that's kind of like my biggest gripe about a lot of the shows is there are so many cool parts, or like the Kenobi thing where he's like Quinlan, and you're like
yeah.
Quinlan, boss, like show
Quinlan
me
was
that,
here.
dude.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot about how they didn't, bro. They name drop Quinlan Voss. They don't show. They should have had him frozen in there because it would have made sense why
Dude,
he wasn't helping them. Like,
oh my
bro,
gosh.
perfect. And like, since Kenobi knows all those Jedi are frozen there, like Patrick said, there are they dead or just frozen? Like, wouldn't he want to go back to free them? Like, hey, all my
Yeah,
past
dude.
Jedi, there's a whole army of Jedi here. I could get out and get like help. Like,
He gets to the end and he's like, I know what I have to do. Live in the desert.
exactly, bro.
I I
Like,
he he literally is doing the exact same thing that Yoda did, which I mean, it's part of the will of the Force and balance and all that stuff. Everything is falls onto that, but, like,
yeah,
everybody was just like, "Ah, we kinda don't feel anything wrong with the dark side of the Force," and then Order 66, and everybody gets slaughtered, and Yoda's just like, "Man, I feel really bad. I'm gonna go live on Dagobah." Obi-Wan does the same thing. We're just like,
yep.
"Man, this sucks, huh? See you in the desert." Like, at least
So
at the beginning of episode 4, he had purpose of, like, "I'm living in the desert because I'm keeping a watchful eye on Luke." He's doing the
exactly.
same thing now, but he also knows where Leia is. He knows Anakin's alive as Darth Vader, just slaughtering people. He knows there's Inquisitors out there
Mm.
also slaughtering people. He also knows that there's potentially 10 Jedi that are just frozen in those weird little lollipops that you could get from stores with bugs in them, and he just doesn't do anything. He just talks to Qui-Gon as a ghost.
I think it's more so new Rockstars did a breakdown and he like froze it and zoomed in and counted how many cells he saw and how many levels. It was like 40, 50, or 60. Like there was a
You think
lot
they're
of
all
frozen.
Jedi?
Probably, bro. So like Manuel said here, gotta wait for Kenobi 2. Imagine if season 2 was him going back in there trying to like
Yeah,
free all those.
they're not gonna do a season 2, dude.
No, they're not. But that would be dope to see all those Jedi and get them out. But like they're not gonna do that because we would like that.
Yeah.
Uh, Darth Collectia says, I guess both they're dead and frozen to preserve their bodies for cloning. Yeah,
Yeah,
possibly. But for some sinister reason, Palpatine is a madman. Oh, well,
it's
not cloning.
cloning, dude. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Exactly. Exactly. Kenobi season 2, he frees them. It goes south. He goes into hiding again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the thing. It's like he's gonna do all this, and then he's just gonna be like, "Desert,"
yep. Back. Exactly.
and
Yeah.
he's gonna end up back there anyway.
Yeah. So this next one, the what is her name, bro? Bordiza, like,
Yeah,
isn't it like Natasha
Natasha Liu
Bordizo?
Bordizzo.
She says she's gonna kind of put like a twist on Sabine that she doesn't want to like copy it, which that's fine. I kind of get it because Sabine's gonna be more mature. She's been through a lot, but I do like that she did like watch it for reference, so she knows like kind of the
Yeah,
character and who she is. So of course it's gonna be different in live action, but I didn't mind this when I saw this.
yeah. People get look. People love, especially Star Wars fans, like getting mad about stuff and reading lame art and
Everything.
stuff. Dude, I love it. It's part of my job. But like this is a nothing burger to me. Of like, all right, she just didn't want to act like a cartoon character. It's fine with
Yeah.
me. Like, and I mean, Katie Sackhoff said she did the exact same thing. She didn't even copy the way Bo looked, and that's her.
Yeah. That is
Like,
her.
she did the voice and everything in that gallery episode where she was like, I didn't wanna do that because it wouldn't translate well to live action." Yeah, that's literally it.
So Laura says, "What are the three things you want to see in the Ahsoka show?" So for me, I'm gonna go first because oh man, I cannot wait. So Rex, I want to see Rex. I want to see the world between worlds. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the world between worlds, and then I don't know. I mean, I know we're gonna see Ezra. I would say as oh, we'll just I want to see Kanan flashback, bro. Live action Kanan flashback. That's what I want to see. Those three things. What about you?
I'm sorry to say you're not gonna get a Kanan flashback.
You don't know that for sure.
Dude, there's no way we get a Kanan flashback. There's no way.
So, Freddie Prinze was supposed to be at ICC Con, and last minute he canceled out of nowhere. And right around the time when he canceled, they were still filming and doing reshoots for Ahsoka. So I thought it was kind of a coincidence. This dude cancels the show, and like this dude isn't doing nothing else.
Did you see him on Katie Sackhoff's the talking to or not Katie Sackhoff's on that podcast? It's the dude who's doing Katie Sackhoff's I always forget his name.
Yeah, I know who you're
He
talking
was on
about.
Collider. I
Yeah.
posted a clip a while ago, I can send it to you, where he's on the podcast and he's like, "I am never doing another Star Wars project."
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, that, but that's kind of old, isn't it? It's not super recent, right?
Oh, dude, that was pretty recent.
Yeah, but
That was right around the time of that was after the 2% thing where Katie was like that was during Mando season 3 coming out.
But at the same time, he would have to say that, bro. Because look at Andrew Garfield. Oh no, I'm not in there. I have no idea what's going on. And we caught
I
that
don't
man in
know, dude.
4K.
That Freddy rant of him being like, "Star Wars fans don't know what they're talking about."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
him
yeah.
doing that, non like, not even non-prompted of being I don't even think they asked him about Star Wars beforehand. They were just like,
Yeah.
"And you know what I think about Star Wars?" And then he went off crazy. I I mean, if he's gonna do that also, I've watched a lot of interviews with Freddie. That dude says whatever comes to his mind.
Yeah, that's true.
He has no filter, that guy, which, like, props to him, I think that's dope, but, like, he said the thing about he was like, "I didn't even wanna do Bad Batch."
Yeah, I saw that too. But like, he did, bro. If they come to him with money to do a flashback scene,
Yeah, they'll
he's
pull a
gonna
Finn,
say no.
he'll do it.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess we'll see. I mean, there's a chance that he might not, but like, bro, he would be the only one not in there. So I don't know. But what are
Yeah,
the three you want to see in the show?
Rex is one of them. Obviously, I wanna see Hayden, but
Mm,
I would like to see Hayden done well,
yep,
but I guess you can end that to the sentence of any of these Star Wars things that I wanna see just done well.
yep.
Um Don't know what the 3rd one would be. I wanna see so not like lore stuff, I wanna see, like, super deep cut samurai stuff like they did in the Ahsoka episode of Mando.
Oh, okay.
I wanna see some, like, sick style, like, samurai cuts. Like, I love samurai movies and kung fu movies and stuff like that. So, like,
Yeah,
uh, obviously, everybody will be like, "Oh, George Lucas got Star Wars from Kurosawa." But, like, I love those old movies like that. So and when they did, like, the stop slow and I think we talked about it last time too, but I watch that episode, like, once a week. I
oh
love
shit.
that episode of Mando, dude.
Yeah,
It's so sick.
it's so good.
But I think that would be the 3rd thing is, like, I really wanna see her, like, not just Jedi Master, but she's not a Jedi. Jedi Master, but, like, Sword Master. That's
Yeah.
what I wanna see.
So in the chat, there's some good comments in here. Patrick wants to see Rex. I forgot about Hondo. Hondo would
Rondo!
be dope, and Zeb. Yeah, Zeb needs to be in there. Manuel said the ghost, my lightsaber being used, and stupid chopper, says Ezra. So pretty safe to say the ghost, his saber, and chopper, you're gonna see all that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Rebels is the best. Yes, it really is. Oh, we got the infamous Night Talk Luffy in the building. Let's go. Be sure to subscribe,
Subscribe,
guys.
subscribe, subscribe,
Yes.
subscribe.
G Cool says, nah, just wait, man. Obi and Vader are gonna fight like 5 more times before New
They're
Hope.
gonna fight as ghosts, dude.
Oh God.
Him and the Anakin Force ghosts are just gonna slap Fox.
The world between worlds is gonna be next level when they show it. Yeah, if Dave does it in live action, you know what I kind of want to see? I I kind of want to. Oh, and I'll cry. But I want to see the Twilight of the Apprentice scene, but live action. Seeing Ahsoka fight, even though we kind of got that in the Kenobi show, but just to see that again in live
Did that
action.
bother you that they kinda copy and pasted that?
Well, I mean, in the
They
moment,
even use the same dialogue at
in
points.
the moment, no, because I was like, oh my god, this is just
Yeah,
like that. It was insane. And no, because it was done well. And like seeing Hayden's face and his eyes turn from regular to yellow,
yep.
and then the dialogue where it was Hayden's voice and it would flicker to Earl, what's his name?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones' voice, and then flicker back. That was beautiful. And their whole
Yeah.
convo, I get teary-eyed every time. So I don't mind it, but it literally is copy, paste, reverse the image
Exactly,
100%.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
they hit the AI expand on it.
Yeah. 100%, but it just hit though so
Dude,
good.
it was definitely top 3 best parts of that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. Like, that's I love if if that was the only thing we got and it was just like a 20-minute short and it was Ewan and Hayden coming back for literally just that, and that was the only thing that was dropped as, like, a special presentation like they do with Marvel on Disney Plus,
Oh.
bro, everybody would have loved it. Everybody would have literally, people would be watching that once a week, but because of everything else that happened with it, everybody was pissed about it, and everybody got salty, and the bad taste in their mouth, but, like, if you out of context, just separate that, remove it, bro,
Amazing.
people make fan fictions like that on YouTube that they die
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Like if they took the 1 hour of just Hayden and Hewen and made it just a 1 hour special presentation, it would probably be one of the best things ever, especially seeing
Bro,
all the
not even an
flashbacks.
hour. Just like 20 minutes, dude. What's the thing that that guy made of, the retelling of the fight from episode 4? Scene 16, whatever it is. You
Oh,
ever seen that where it's
yeah, yeah,
Obi-Wan and
yeah.
Darth Vader?
Yeah, and he extended it.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
extended it, and, like, they did their own fight choreography, and he's throwing stuff like it's Force
that
Unleashed, and
that
that
was
was sick,
amazing. Yeah.
but, like, I mean, obviously, I like that, but I prefer what we got in episode 4. I'm a weirdo, and I actually really like just, like, the stopping and,
Yeah, it's classic.
like, the samurai stuff. It's classic, it's cool,
Yeah.
um, but if they just removed that, people would have ate that up. Imagine if they were just like, "This December, they're back, and for 20 minutes, you're just gonna watch Hayden, and he's gonna get suited up, and then you're gonna see Ewan, and he's gotten all the flashbacks, and he hears all the voices in his head, and he's still doing the Qui-Gon, call out stuff, but you don't get anything with the lady who died, the rebel lady who was, like, an insurgent, who was living with the weird yellow robot. You
Yep.
don't get you don't get anything with Leia, which I'm fine with. I will sacrifice that. Like, it was fine.
Yeah,
You don't get
yeah, yeah.
anything with the weird rebel insurgencies. It's just like
What we
Ewan
wanted.
and Hayden, and
Yeah.
like they're the only 2 actors in it, dude. And like maybe like a bantha or something like weird, like Star Wars, where it's just like in the back. You're like, is that a dewback? Like, are they even allowed on
Yeah.
this planet? But like that was it. People would have ate that up, and it would have won awards.
Yeah. No. Egg freaking exactly, man.
But instead, they wanted to make Riva toys.
I know. And a HasLab Riva lightsaber that failed instantly. Instantly. Knocket Sniper says, I want to see most of the rebels fighting together. That would be dope.
Yeah, at some point we're gonna get like an Avengers Endgame style of them like
Yeah.
all lining up, and people are gonna be like, "Hey, yeah, they're
Yeah.
all there," and we're all gonna eat it up. But it's gonna be a super fan servicey moment.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hands down. Damien says, I need a space battle between the rebels and the Empire. That's my highlight of every movie and show. I also want to see Captain Rex. Yeah, man. We need Captain Rex and a lot of them. A lot of them. Manuel says, now I hope they keep Ezra hidden until season 2 just to hurt Tony's feelings. Damn, Manuel.
Messed up, dude.
Come on, bro. Just so we have a season 2 of Ahsoka. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it, bro. That
You
show.
think so? You think we're gonna have seasons of Ahsoka coming out at the same time Mando's coming out?
Bro, it's Dave, bro. I'd rather watch Ahsoka than Mando, and I haven't even seen Ahsoka yet.
Yeah, but you think they're just gonna jump to his movie next? If that even happens now with the writer's strike, dude.
Yeah, no, I think it would be his movie next, then Ahsoka season 2, because they could show like
Oh, for real?
yeah, it could show like what happens after the movie, because that movie's gonna be a hit, hands down. I'm already
I
planning to
just
see it like 10 times.
yeah. I just can't imagine that, like I mean, how many times has Bob Iger said he's like, "We're gonna cut back. We realize we did a little too much. We bit off a little bit more than we could chew on series on Disney Plus." So, like, you think, like, that would be Skeleton Crew, Mando, and Ahsoka, and Tales of the Jedi, and whatever the hell they end up doing with the MCU,
Yeah, and then there's
all running on
Andor,
Disney Plus at the same
Bad
and Andor, dude.
Bad
You
Bad
know they're gonna
Batch
keep making Andor.
Bad Batch season 3, and did they announce Vision season 3 or no?
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
there's a rumor of a Visions movie that they're gonna announce at Japan Celebration. Yeah, because I
Oh,
guess
please just be the
because
Ronin. Please just be a full Ronin movie.
because one of the studios, I think from Visions, like they're based over there, so they'll be there because it's in Japan. Bro, if they did a
Oh,
Ronin,
yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. People were saying that, like, they're gonna do an announcement that it's gonna be Studio Ghibli
yeah,
doing,
Ghibli. Yeah, yeah,
doing a
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars movie. That
Yeah.
would be wild. I just hope
S-
it's a good story.
yeah. Me too. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I guess we'll see. That's why Rosario's being well trained, so we might get that for season 2. Yeah.
Dude, I just
Uh
now with all this stuff being cut back on, I just can't imagine we get a season 2 of that show very quick. Or
not
it's either gonna
quick.
be one or the other or just those 2. Like, there's no way we're gonna have Star Wars movies coming out and 2 series running and being in production at the same time
Oh,
congruently.
that's
That's
fine.
wild.
I'll trade you the Ray movie for Ahsoka season 2
Oh my gosh, yeah, of course, but
and the James
that's the one
Mango
thing
movie. You could take that too. Give me Ahsoka.
that movie is not gonna happen, dude. I'll say it
Yeah,
right now.
it's not. Yeah, he's gonna get
There's no way.
fired. It bombed. He's gone. Sorry. Sorry. Hondo. Oh, Hondo could also pop up a Skeleton Crew. Yeah, that would make
We know he's
sense.
alive, dude. He's standing on in the Galaxy's Edge in the Han Solo, the Millennium Falcon ride. He's alive.
Yeah. Oh, Ricky wants to see Gunji and Ahsoka. That'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
crazy.
I'd
Little.
love that.
Yeah, that would be dope. Clone Slayer says, if you think about it, I'm aware this isn't proper, but we technically have a live action Hondo. Yeah, at Galaxy's. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But I want him like in the shows, in the movies. Yeah, that
Thank
robot
you for
animatronic
coming on
thing. Yeah. Ezra is revealed last 5 minutes of the season. Did it to Vader in the prequels and Luke in the sequels. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Imagine if the only Ezra we got was just that little hologram in the trailer, and they don't show
They're like, "And now we're gonna go look for him."
in the movie coming
Yeah,
2026.
2020, 200.
Actually, there's word Bob Iger canceled the second season of Ahsoka. You don't say that, Damien. That's not true. No.
You don't say that, Damien.
Pop Goes the Weasel says, yeah, more Ronin. Yo, a Ronin movie would hit. Hopefully, they realize that that's probably most people's favorite. Give us the freaking Ronin, bro.
Did you see I know I texted it to you, but how sick is that Obi-Wan Ronin
Oh,
figure?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
statue with the big rice hat? Dude, that thing is sick.
So sick. So at San Diego Comic-Con, they had on display all the lightsabers from the Ahsoka show. So you got Ahsoka's lightsabers, which classic clean fire, but we've seen
Yep,
those.
yep.
You got this is who's I can't see the name. This is Ezra's. So this
That's
is
Ezra's.
Ezra's modified one.
Or
So this
Sabine. That's
Sabine
Sabine's.
Sabine slash Ezra. So that's dope that they got to see it there. This is Balin's. His emitter looks crazy, bro.
It looks so old too, which is
It
fire.
does. Yeah. So there's Balin's. Then we got Shin's, which looks so much like Kanan's, but different. But I hope it's like some crazy story where she's like, yeah, I found his saber and I modified it and I bled it or something crazy and dark. But it does look very Kanan-ish. They could have just did that to troll us for us to make all these theory videos.
The last time Kanan had his saber would have been on Lothal, right?
So
When he
I just
explodes?
I just watched that episode, so it's very fresh in my heart. and it hurt to see him die again.
That is one of the
Spoilers.
best episode, like, pieces of Star Wars content ever. There's
Yeah,
so many, there's so many cool parts of Rebels that, like, stand up of, like, if you had to make a top 100 list, that's top 20.
yeah. So after that scene, Governor Price, when she's there on Lothal, like celebrating, when Thrawn comes, she has Kanan's lightsaber in her hand. She goes, "Yeah, that we killed the Jedi, Kanan Jarrus," and shows Thrawn the lightsaber. And Thrawn's like, "You blew up the plant. You're an idiot." Blah blah blah. So technically, they have Kanan's lightsaber. She got it from the
Alright.
explosion as proof that he is done, donezo.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
it's there. So technically, Thrawn has it, like probably in his locker or somewhere. Like so, bro, how messed up would it be though if we got a live action flashback of that moment,
That's what I mean is, like, dude, a live action flashback would be sick. I just can't
bro?
imagine
Of the
who would
saddest
play
moment.
live action Kanan other
Oh, who
than
could,
Freddie Prinze, and he's not doing it.
so what if he did it and it was that scene? How bad would you cry?
A lot, but he's not gonna do it. There's no way. I would be in tears. Even if it was just, like, 5 seconds and you saw, like, the fire and then you saw, like, Hera's like, live action
Oh
Hera's
my
face, and it
god.
was here's my director brain of you zoom in on Hera's eyes and you just see, like, Kanan, like,
Oh
doing the force push, and then he
yeah.
dies, but you just see the tears running down her face just like because they did that close
Oh
up in Rebels. That's one of the shots is, like, it
yeah.
going wide close to her face, and she's just like, "What is going on?" That would be sick.
Yeah, man. That
There are
would
so
be
many things that, like, I feel like people's lists for this show are more from what I've heard and, like, from our conversations, and for me too, are, like, people want more flashbacks with this show than anything else, dude.
yeah. Because part of it is because Dave will just do it right, use it right, and it'll make sense.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, we just
Dave's
want to
also the first person to do flashbacks, I think, in live action Star Wars. Isn't that true?
flashbacks and live action. Like, what was the first? Was it in Mando? It had to have
Well,
been in
but George
Mando.
never did it. George never did live action, but that was what I mean is, like, Dave and John in Mando, when you
Yeah,
get the Grogu flashbacks. If I was thinking about this, I'm like, well, George never did flashbacks other than, like, the weird dreams that Anakin was having in Revenge of the Sith.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There are no other flashbacks in Star Wars
That's true.
in the
That
first 6.
is true. If it bombs, she gone. That's the best saying of the year right there. Lars says, I go to student camp for my new school. The week Ahsoka comes out, when everyone goes out drinking in town, I sit quietly in my tent watching Ahsoka on my phone.
Dude,
Oh
it's so
man.
much that's way better than having a drink, dude. 2
Oh yeah.
episodes too.
2 episodes that first day. Yeah.
I fly to Canada that day, and I'm so happy my flight's later in the day because
Oh
I would have been
damn.
pissed. I missed it, dude.
Oh yeah. You'd have to stay off the internet. Like you
Yeah.
yeah, you have to watch that
No, my flight's
fresh.
not till later, so I'm gonna do the midnight, stay up, watch it, because over here, it's gonna be, like it's not gonna
3
be a
a.m.
midnight from here, it's gonna be, like, 3 AM.
Yep.
Dude, that blows so much that they do that.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I requested off that day from work a long time ago. So I'm gonna be watching it right when
For
it
real.
drops. So I cannot wait, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing updates in the airport the whole time.
So Patrick said if Bob Iger does that, we write meet in front of Bob's house, cause it burning down if he cancels Ahsoka season 2. Patrick, that's a little much, my guy. But I
But
mean, but what if
Ahsoka's
what?
bad? What if Ahsoka's bad?
Bro, so
You always
don't
gotta
say
say it once.
don't say that, but like I don't know. I can't
What if it
picture
is?
that. I can't picture that. And if nah, it's not bad. It's fine.
I hope it's gonna be good. We're, like, fingers
Y-
crossed, toes crossed, but, like,
It's
you know,
Dave. We'll know after the first 2 episodes because if KK messes it up, it would be right away.
what if it's, like, one of those things where it's like Ahsoka's first appearance in Clone Wars where, like, for 2 seasons, everybody was like, "This girl sucks." And
Mm,
it's one of those things and you gotta wait 10 years and be like, That show was incredible." Which I feel like so many more people are gonna do that with Andor.
I don't know, not me. I could tell you now, my future self still won't like it.
You didn't
But
like Andor? Wait, I don't think I've ever talked to you about this. You didn't like Andor?
we might have talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but yeah, not that I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm not like so I'm not a huge Andor fan.
Okay,
I liked 2 episodes out of the 12. My favorite
word.
scene was the post-credit scene with the Death Star because I was like, that was the coolest thing to me. And I
Wow.
liked the droid, but bro, it put me to sleep. And not gonna lie, I got some of the best sleep naps in my life ever after watching several of those episodes. No exaggerating. I was gonna start doing reactions. My first reaction videos on my channel were gonna be Andor. I recorded it for the first 2 episodes. I was going to edit it. I'm like, bro, nothing happened. What
Yeah,
is this? Like, this is terrible.
yeah.
So yeah, Andor's not for me. Now, visually, it looked amazing. Like everything looked great, but bro, you know what it is? And I ruined it myself more. But like in my Star Wars brain, during this time period, I know Rex is running around, Ahsoka, Maul, Obi-Wan. I know everyone's running around. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, please have cameos of these people because they're there. So that's probably what ruined it for me because like it's a peak time in Empire history, but I don't care about these regular people stealing money.
Yeah. I thought some of it was cool. With the heist episode was
Fire.
sick.
Yeah, fire. And the
That
prison
episode was
escape.
awesome. Yeah.
Both of those were fire. Like
I
that kept me
honestly like the
awake.
prison stuff more than I like the stuff outside of the prison too.
Yeah, that was more interesting. Like, what are you building? Like, we kind of knew it was something bad, but oh,
Yeah,
and
you knew it
this,
was gonna end up bebeing Death Star stuff.
yeah. So, yeah, no, for sure. The
It's either
second
that or
season,
cloning pods or sewing clothes for General Snoke. There's only 3 options.
exactly. But at Celebration London, they did show us like the trailer for season 2. It does look a lot more fast paced, gritty. It kind of looks like it'll keep me awake. So
You
I'm a
showed the
little,
trailer for Andor.
bro. Bro, at London Celebration, we saw everything, bro.
It
Everything.
I was trying to think of the ones that I didn't watch online leaked.
Yeah,
Um,
we got Andor stuff. We got Bad Batch season 3. They're like, yeah, we barely started, bro. They showed us this long ass trailer. I'm like, bro, bullshit. You guys got so much done. We seen for
I'm
everything.
psyched
It's
for Bad Batch
ridiculous.
too. That's another one that's on Disney Plus. That like Star Wars has so many shows that they have to end,
Yeah,
right? Or they just do a Clone Wars thing and they cancel it and they bring it back 7 years later,
yeah. And
which sucks.
another thing that also destroyed me having any interest is Andor. How are you gonna have Andor running and halfway through you drop Tales of the Jedi, which is peak Star Wars content, and then I watched that. I'm like, oh my god, Dooku Yaddle, and then I go back to this guy eating cereal twice in an episode. Are you kidding me? No.
The Ahsoka stuff was fire too.
Yeah,
Or at
exactly,
Padme's funeral,
bro. Padme's funeral, that Inquisitor that she killed in 2 seconds that looked amazing and badass,
people were
and then
so pissed about that. I love that she pieced him in 2 seconds.
I loved it too. And then as soon as that's done, you put on Andor, and the dude's eating cereal, getting yelled at by Mom Dukes. Like, come on, really? This is what you give us?
Yeah,
Not,
I don't
not,
know.
not for me. Not for me.
The 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 politics episodes of Andor was like I love the politics of Star Wars. I'm a fan of the politics
Yeah.
of Star Wars. I think it's super interesting, but like the stuff where it was Mon Mothma just being like, the only way to get this is to marry off her daughter. I'm like, all right, cool, but George Lucas, faster with more intensity, faster with
Yeah.
more intensity, and that's the thing that was missing from the show. I didn't mind it. It was mid, but like it was higher tier mid. It wasn't peak Star Wars. There was cool
Mhm.
stuff, but like higher or faster, more intensity. George Lucas way, and it's just that I think that's the thing that's missing from these series, except for Mando season 1 and 2.
Another wasted thing was where was the damn dinner party with Palps and his right hand man? Because remember they kept talking about it, how she didn't want to go to this dinner party. How
Oh
crazy
yeah,
would
yeah.
that have been a back and forth at a dinner party about politics and stuff like that? I was
And he's
waiting.
just there.
Yeah, we never, bro. Why would you not have that?
Yeah, I don't
What a
know.
waste. What a freaking waste. His lightsaber is red. Oh, yeah. Live action. Imagine that. His lightsaber blade is red with the Ronin. Bro, I would love that. Jedi Knight hit harder than I thought it would, and I already knew what was gonna happen. Yeah. Spoiler for Ahsoka, Thrawn, my blue guy, is gonna team up with the Smurfs and the Navi from Avatar to take down the rebels.
And the
Hey,
dudes from Black Panther too.
yeah. The Namorian people. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, bro. Blue team are undefeated. It's possible. It's true. You're saying I might be right about that saber? Damn. Yeah, it could be. It could be. We'll see. And then, oh, this is another juicy topic. Merrick. Oh yeah, let's do an Inquisitor named Merrick, and here's his lightsaber for Merrick. And like the internet detectives, like they figured out who the actor was, and he happens to be the same exact height as Sam Witwer. They're both 6'1". So like, is this
Yeah, but
Galen
dude, in
Merrick?
Hollywood, everybody says they're 6'1", except
I
for Trump.
know, I know. I'm just grasping on any hope that we get Starkiller. And I think Dave at one point or Sam Witwer at one point said that somebody wanted to bring Starkiller live action.
You
Probably
think it would
Dave.
actually be Starkiller though?
I wish. I don't
I feel
think
like it would.
so.
It's just gonna be Sam Wit. If it is Sam Witwer, I feel like it would just be him, and he's a different guy.
With the same last name as Starkiller.
Well, he's. I mean, isn't it? Is spelled different, right?
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those things where it's like,
nothing.
yeah, it might just be a nothing burger, like the Keanu Reeves thing, or like what's his name who played Jar Jar?
Oh, Ahmed
You know,
Best.
Med Best. Like that was sick. He's back, but like I that's also like a super fan servicey thing where like he got so much crap from the sequels, and it was awful. Like I like Jar Jar Binks. I don't really care. There's some parts where I'm like, it's annoying. Like I don't really mind. The Jar
Yeah.
Jar episodes of Clone Wars suck, but but where it's like him and Padme, and you're like, all right, skip.
Yeah.
When you know that there's episodes about Maul fighting Palpatine, like
Oh my god.
it's so it like, and you know that that part, like that episode, is not going to affect what happens. It's just like a thing that happens.
Yeah.
That's like reading the Star Wars comics at that point. But I don't know if they bring him in, I think it's just going to end up being Sam Witwer, and he's just going to be
Yeah.
a guy. Because think about that too. It's like the end of Return of the Jedi. Anakin switches, and that's now two things that he doesn't like. Okay, there's a few things that he doesn't tell Luke before he dies, but like
Uh-huh.
those are two big things of like, hey, Exegol, Palpatine's planning stuff. I know we
Yeah.
just killed him, but he's not dead, and I know that. Two, I had an apprentice for a very long time. He's incredibly powerful, and he's basically a clone of you, Luke. Is like, and
Yeah.
he's just
That's
not gonna
true.
tell him right before he dies. He's like, "I wanna just look into your eyes. Also, here's 2 things that'll definitely help you now that I'm a good guy." Like, come on.
Gotta go. All right, Patrick. Thank you for stopping in. What up, JT? Sup, Tony and new guy,
That's
aka
my name.
Will.
At new guy on Instagram.
Diamondfigs. Oh, wait a second. I don't have the name thing up.
No
Well, usually it's just me. Why isn't it
free
working?
promo, I guess.
Well, you're in the thumbnail, the description, the comment. You're everywhere. Don't worry. Don't
You know
worry.
I don't care about any of that.
There it is. Bam.
Oh, and
Hour
he
and 15
capitalized the
minutes.
F.
Hour and 15 minutes in. Bam. Look at Goose
Did you
chilling
see
in the back.
the Andor,
Oh yeah,
season
he's in the
2?
corner. Goose. It's for you, buddy. He doesn't care.
Imagine
Then
if he
what?
just did the same thing back.
What'd you say about Andor? What?
Did you see the thing about Andor having a insane budget for season 2?
It's 250 mil, right?
It's absurd, or I think it's 3 something.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And Kenobi got what, like 90 mil and 6
Yeah,
episodes. That's
and
another
then
reason I don't like Andor. 12 episodes, all this money, and Kenobi, you stiff my guy. Come on.
and didn't they just released, Acolyte's budget too, didn't they? It's like 38 something. I know there's a 3 and I know there's an 8 in it. I saw the
I don't know.
article.
Well, the pre-production for Acolyte was like 48 million, so I don't know about like overall.
I was looking at it the other day. Hold on.
Damien says,
Right.
if you do not like Andor, are you gonna watch season two? Yeah, because the trailer I saw for season two, it looks decent, so I'll watch it. But I swear to God, if I start falling asleep, I'm gonna wait till it all comes out and binge it because I'm not gonna waste my Wednesdays.
Dude, I
Rick
saw it the other day. I
Ricky
gotta
says cereal is good. Sure, gotta go. All right, not good sniper. See you. I personally like Andor. Once all the episodes are out for the second season, I'm rewatching the first. Cool. Andor's buildup of character that we don't know was too much. Yeah, we just need Andor, the main character, in action 24/7. Yeah, I want to see him just running around stealing and killing people. That's it.
Oh, I found it. The Acolyte spent nearly $50 million for pre-production with You Said, spent over 49 billion on the series before even filming.
Yeah.
That was in that Forbes article, but, like, that's pretty close to what Andor spent, dude. 67.9 is what Andor spent for pre-production. That's only,
Yeah.
what, 17 off?
Yeah.
You wanna round those millions like Bob Iger?
Ricky
That's
says Andor and Rogue One was amazing. Yeah. I was hyped when they first announced Andor. I don't know about that. I wasn't hyped. I was like, bro, dude's dead. What are you making a show for? Because I was expecting a Rogue One TV show. Yeah, I kind of was expecting that too. To like Andor and Rogue One, completely different, bro.
yeah.
Completely different. The pacing and
Rogue One is
everything.
fire.
Rogue One is bro. I still remember that scene in the theater, bro. My jaw dropped. I slid up to the end of the seat when Vader had his hallway scene. I was blown away. Like I almost had a heart attack. And then you saw Carrie Fisher at the end. I was like, beautiful.
And Tarkin, dude.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. G Cool says, bro, Andor just didn't feel like Star Wars to me. It's a good show, but Star Wars to me at its core is sci-fi fantasy. Yet I didn't feel anything that's fantasy or mythical about Andor. Yeah, I agree with that. And to me, Andor is a dope Netflix show about space. That's boom. Yeah. But that's just me. I'm a kind of a hater a little bit, but there's some cool things. Whatever.
I've been
Whatever.
thinking recently about all these series and, like I was saying about the Kenobi thing,
Hmm.
do you think all of these series would have done better if they were just movies?
Kenobi would have, Book of Boba would have, but Mando season one and two show it's possible, right?
Right,
Because
write out Mando because Mando's fire as a season.
no, yeah, no, no, yeah, 100%. Kenobi should have been a movie, and it was originally intended to. Book
Yep.
of Boba, bro, yeah, it would have been, it would have been potentially better. What else? Maybe even
I just
Andor.
feel like
If
yeah.
Andor was a movie, just like the good stuff, it would have been better.
I just feel like people have such a different like, obviously, the viewing experience is different, but there's, like, 3 tiers to what I'm like, maybe if that was changed if that one thing was changed, would people have thought it was different? Like, if Andor was released as a one-shot series where it was, like, all the episodes were dropped at once, I feel
That
like
would have been
that would better.
it would have been better because I hated the first three,
Yeah,
and then everything was like 3 episode arcs where the first two were like weak, but the third one was like solid.
yeah.
Yeah,
But then also, like, the step up from that is, like, just a 2-hour movie. Is like, would that have been better, or is that the sweet spot of, like, just release all the episodes at the same time? I understand they want people to keep logging into the app because it causes people to stay in the app more. That's more
yeah.
clicks, bandwidth, and all that crap, but, like, um, I just feel like it would've maybe reception would have been better if all the episodes were dropped together. I don't know.
And not simultaneously with Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, dude, that was wild. But Tales of the Jedi was dropped all together, and that was sick. Dude, I watched they were each episode
They're
was 15
shorts
minutes. I
too.
watched
Yep.
every episode 4 times in a row that night.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was that. After that, I'm like, this is Star Wars.
Yeah,
How I feel now is how I should feel after every Star Wars project because that's
yeah.
Star Wars.
It's like, okay, this is like, what are we doing? Just make this. I don't even care if all the rest of the stuff is animated, dude. That stuff is fire.
Exactly. All right. So the last thing I got, we're gonna take a look at is a couple of the reveals from San Diego Comic-Con because there was a lot of cool exclusives and stuff. Actually, hold on. We're gonna not look at that one. I got
Uh-oh.
to switch it real quick. Live, the pressure's on me.
We didn't talk about the Jabba thing yet either, I don't think.
Oh crap, bro! It's in the thumbnail too. We kind of
No,
have
I saw
to.
the thumbnail and I was like, "Did we talk about Jabba yet?"
So we'll talk about that after these this stuff. So
I'll
I
I'll try not to go off on nonsense tangents.
I think I did that last week. I had the Outlaws girl in the thumbnail, but I forgot to talk about the games. There's like some update for the game or
It's
something.
weird that that game's so forgettable, isn't it?
Yeah. So the ghost was revealed and it was back. I think it took like 4 or 5 days, which was quicker than the Razor Crest. Right
Oh,
now, 8,500 backers, which is great. I backed two of them. I'm a lunatic. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it yet, but I have some time to figure that
where
out.
are you even gonna put them, dude?
Who knows? Who cares? I'll hang it from the ceiling. It'll be
Thing's gonna be
floating
in your
here.
garage.
Yeah. So it comes with Hera. So this carded Hera figure, which is fire. First
Love
time they
the
ever did
cards, dude.
Rebels on it. Yeah, Rebels on a card back. It's the mural art. So that's dope. Comes with the Phantom. If we hit 11,000, we get Ezra Bridger, which is sick.
So sick.
14,000 Kanan with the swappable heads, which is
Kanan's head sculpts are fire too.
yeah. So this is sick. And then the boy Zeb. And it's cool because they took his appearance from live action Mando. So this
Yeah,
image for the face is based on Mando. The body is from Rebels. So they kind of did that almost with all of them. So that's kind of how Ezra's going to look in live action. Like that's the actor's
yep.
like face. So that's really, really unique that they did that. So I'm excited for this. It's just going to suck. It's going to take probably 12 to 14 months to get it once it's done.
Yeah.
But
It says
that
late
was
2024 or something, right? Somewhere down there.
maybe, but did it say that somewhere?
I think it
Where'd you?
does.
I don't like
I
to
was
read.
reading it somewhere.
Really, I don't like reading, bro. I'm so bad at stuff.
Maybe Yakface said it or something. I don't know. I have end of 2024. Like, oh no, no, it's on the app. Like when you go on the app, that the Pulse app, and you check
Yeah,
where it has like the circles where it fills in how many people have backed.
yeah.
It's when you scroll down, it says like something like shipping doesn't start till
Oh,
2024 or something like that. When you get all the way to checkout at the end.
well, that's cool then that I'll get it in 2024. So,
I mean,
so that
who knows when we'll get it, but
well, it'll be at the end, probably like
December
November.
2024.
Yeah, it'll probably be then, bro. It'll be late. So the Ghost is fire. Now they also revealed a ton of TVC. We're getting Sabine, which this is fire with the Loth cap, bro.
Dude, her helmet looks so big on her body, though. Did you
It
see the
does,
proportions for that figure?
bro. Look at it right there. It's like
Dude,
half her torso, bro. It's huge.
so big.
Yeah, I guess it's the only way to fit it because of her hair.
Get it over.
What they should have did was have swappable heads. That way you could just pop it off and pop it on.
Dude,
But yeah, people will complain once they get it in person, and then the next version of her, they'll probably release other ones. They'll probably fix it.
I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, it does. Like, look at that. Yeah, look at the face sculpt. Like, that's crazy, bro. It looks just like her.
You gotta go through the bubbles anyway when you're at Target to see which ones look like her and which ones look like the dude from Goonies once it
So
gets that plastic
you
molding.
you can't with this one. This is a deluxe. It comes in the box
Oh,
with
it's
the
in the
picture on it.
plastic it's in the box.
So you have to say a prayer and like shake it to see if it sounds like it's secure. Cause yeah, bro, it's in the freaking box, bro. Now another Ahsoka, which bro, they just look more and more like Rosario. It's just crazy.
Yeah. She's crazy orange, too. She's like
Yeah.
dark. She's like pumpkin orange.
Then the Clone Wars pre Vizsla. This one's just sick, bro.
Yeah, that's a fire figure.
It really is. Revan, Keanu
Keanu
Reeves,
Reeves.
he got his own action figure. So if there's any
Removable helmet, it's him.
If there's any like Keanu Reeves action figures that are 3 3/4 scale, I'm gonna buy it and put that head on this,
Dude,
bro.
so many people are gonna do that. Are you kidding me?
I'm actually after the stream gonna look and find it because I pre-ordered this, so I need a little like whether it's a John Wick or a Bill and Ted little action figure, and I'm putting the head on there, and that's gonna be the thumbnail for that video when it drops.
This
Thrawn,
figure is bananas.
yeah, super dope. And this one I'm gonna get
V2 on his head?
yeah, I'm gonna get multiple of these because I want to have Timothy Zahn sign one and Lars Mikkelsen sign one. So
That's fire.
yeah, you think I should have them just sign the same one or sign two separate ones? I was
Definitely be
debating
worth
that.
more if they all sign the same one.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna sell it. Like this is for me till I'm done in life.
I mean, you're gonna have to display 2 Thrawns right next to each other. You're gonna buy, like, 9 of these, Tony,
Okay.
and then open 5, sign hang 4, sign 2, and I'll feed 1 to Goose.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. I only pre-ordered 3, I think, but I'm gonna pre-order 6 more. Then we got this Imperial Officers 4-pack, which that's cool if you want to build a dope scene with these guys.
It's
I don't
fire.
need this 4-pack though, not for me. Unless like they drop like later, like the next HasLab is like the Death Star or like an interior part of the Death Star. Then I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I need like 4 of these 4-packs because these dudes are gonna be everywhere in the Death
Can you
Star.
imagine if they did a HasLab Death Star?
Bro, that opens up and you could do scenes like the trash compactor or the prison cell or
It's like the
where
Lego,
oh my
Death
god.
Star with all the
Yeah,
different pieces.
bro. Bro, don't no, give them ideas because they need to do stuff that we want, bro. That would be insane. Life Day Chewy, which is just hilarious. He looks like a freaking psychopath with
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing this. Two
All
of
respect
these.
for the holiday special, dude. I'll
Then
take
we
none of
got
that slander.
then we got Ahsoka's lightsaber, Black Series Ahsoka, which is cool. Black Series Hera, which looks good. Black Series Sabine. So that helmet looks a little bit better proportion than the
Yeah.
vintage scale, for sure.
Yeah.
R2, which you can never have enough R2s ever,
I love them.
ever.
Best droid.
And then some Christmas crap, which I'm not a fan of these.
You're looking at what's gonna be in Ollie's next.
Yeah, this is Ollie's inventory for
Except for that Mando Scout. That Mando Scout looks sick.
bro. No one's buying this.
Dude,
Babu's fire.
I really like that.
Well, you could buy it for full price, and then when I'm at Ollie's and they're $4.99, I
No, I'm
might
gonna
consider
make an
buying one.
army out of my Ollie's 3.99 ones.
Yeah, Ollie's is the way to go, bro. And then this guy, and then this, and then you got the Black Series Pre-Vizsla, which is fire, and this vintage, this retro multi-pack with all these jabronis.
Yeah.
Which
Cool
that
Mon
mom,
Mothma's there.
yeah, the mom off was cool because she's new. She was never done before. So now
The
let me,
Imperial Guard is cool too, though.
yeah, of course, yeah. So now Jabba, you know Jabba, Jabba the Hutt. Let me
Fat
see it.
boy, as you call him.
Yeah, Fat Boy. I love that Fat Boy, bro. So Jabba the Hutt, and once this got announced, oh no. What am I doing? Open image. When this got announced, why is this so tiny? Come on, zoom in. I got excited. So for the game, I was like, I'll play it. It's cool, whatever. But I wasn't like hyped for it. But now I'm actually looking forward to it. So they showed this picture at San Diego Comic-Con, and I guess you get to go to Jabba's palace. You could take missions from Jabba, bounty hunting missions, and you could choose to complete them and work with Jabba or betray him. You better believe instantly I'm gonna try to kill him if I can in the game. And
Yeah.
then if not, I'm gonna take a mission and try to betray him. But like that's cool. That's fun. I like that nostalgia-ness. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's cool. Um, I just I just don't think I'm gonna get this game, dude.
Really? You
I
don't like
just
Star Wars video games?
I love Star Wars video games, but I also don't like spending money on a thing I'm gonna play for 3 hours and then just never touch again. 'Cause look,
bro.
I'm not gonna stream video games. Like, I'll say
Yeah,
it now, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that, and if I'm not doing something like this, I'm not gonna stream this and be like, when I could be doing other Star Wars stuff instead. Like, I like making content, like, I'd
yeah.
rather also, I keep saying this to people because I was asked on live this yesterday about Star Wars games. Bro, the entire cinematic for Survivor was released before the game dropped
Was it?
that day. I
Oh, okay,
watched
okay.
the entire cinematic for Survivor. I knew the entire story. I watched all the cutscenes. I watched
Spoilers.
gameplay, everything before the game dropped that day. Like, it was all posted.
But you did that to yourself by clicking play.
But no, I did that on purpose because I was like, "I'll just watch it," and then I was so happy that I didn't buy the game afterwards.
Because the story in the
I was
first
like
one was better.
and honestly, for me, like, I love playing games, but I like playing games with other people.
Mhm.
So, like, for me, Survivor, it's a completely individual experience,
Yeah, it
and
is.
the whole reason I'm doing the individual experience is because I want the story, and the whole story is just in the cinematics.
Yeah,
So,
100%, yeah.
like, I'll wait for like, if somebody will end up doing this with Outlaws, and I'll just watch those, and I'll be caught up on it when people are talking about it. Like, I'm not gonna like, the people who are like if I was to put I remember when Survivor first came out, and I waited, like, 4 weeks to talk about stuff on, like, YouTube and Instagram,
Yeah.
and I waited, like, a month, bro, and people were pissed. They were like, "You think people have finished the game by now? You think people have finished the game?
Yeah.
Spoilers, dude?" I was like, "What? It's been a month." Like, you can watch and that's my thing is, like, you can watch all of this on YouTube already, the entire
Yeah,
game. People unlock
exactly.
everything 100%ing the game. Like, I'm sorry you didn't have time, but, like, that doesn't mean
Yeah.
other like, you're the one person out of a million who just didn't finish the game yet? Alright, spend more time, dude. I don't know.
So, Damien, my guy, Tales of the Jedi, I never watched it. Bro, you missed out on arguably probably some of the best Star Wars on that Disney has done ever. They're only 6 minutes. No, 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 they're like 12 to 15 minutes, but bro, Damien,
Yeah, they're like
y
15.
you have it's some of the best Star Wars content ever. Like
The
some of the
top 3 Star Wars series ever.
yeah, ever, ever. So, do yourself a favor and check it out
I'll
for
watch it 4
sure.
times in a row.
But that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover this week. What you got coming up next on your channel? People could look forward to, Mr. Will at Diamondfigs.
Uh, a lot of this same old, same old. Um, been doing a lot of streams. I've been doing these, I got this one next. Oh, I didn't show you this. I posted it today. I don't know if I sent you the picture. Um, this the 1/12 scale Boba Fett.
Oh,
Um,
I saw your post. Yeah,
yeah,
it's dope.
I built the. Actually, if I move this bad boy right here. I'm not gonna pick it up because I don't know how to use my clippers, and I clipped part of his ankle piece off, and he can like only stand up if you don't touch him.
Oh, really?
So if I was to like pick him up right now, his whole leg would come off. Which is the crappy part about, like, plastic 1/12 scale figures, but I got,
Yeah.
this Mando too.
Oh,
Dude,
nice.
they have fire Star Wars stuff. They have a Hobby Lobby by you?
Yeah, they have all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. I know.
They have
Most
fire
people don't
Star
know
Wars
that
stuff.
they have all those little Bandai Builder kits in there. They got them at Target too. Sometimes some Targets
The
will have
wall
like
art is
every
fire
one,
too that they have there.
bro. So I have like most of this wall art right here is all Hobby Lobby.
For real?
Yeah, yeah.
They
You have
have,
to go regularly because they get new stuff all the time. It
yeah,
is fire, like fire.
and they have crazy clearance deals where they'll just be like, "All wall art, no matter what it is,
Later
70%
Clone
off."
Slayer. Yeah, it's almost always 40 off, but sometimes it's like 50. Yeah, bro, it's always
Yeah,
on sale. It's always
yeah.
on sale.
I had to go there to get
So
a bunch of those, the frames for all the flash art that I got because 'cause I'm a big
yeah,
tattoo nerd. So, this dude on
nice.
Instagram does a bunch of Star Wars tattoos, like the Clone Wars one I have right here,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
like the flash tattoo style of that. He did one for Return of the Jedi, he did one for Mando. I got the Attack of the Clones ones, and honestly, I got the Kenobi one too, which, like, I'm not the biggest Kenobi fan. I like the parts of it, but the tattoos
Yeah.
are fire.
Yeah, that's
Like the
dope.
artwork. But yeah, so same old, same old. Um, Probably see me talking to Tony more, which is basically what's coming up next.
Oh yeah, this is where the fun begins.
Absolutely, dude.
But all right, guys. So that'll pretty much be it. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You guys were on fire today. Be sure to subscribe to Diamond Figs, to Night Talk Luffy. Both the links are in the description and in the comments. And we'll see you guys next week.
And like
Peace.
this video, dude. Like it. Everybody, like it.
Like, share. See you later. Maybe.